Oh, I need to invite Town Meeting TV to unmute. Okay,
All set?
I believe so.
Good evening, and welcome to the South Burlington Development Review Board of Tuesday, October 17th, 2023. My name is Dawn Philibert. I'm the chair of the board, and I'd like to introduce other members of the board. Mark Baer, John Muscatelli, Quinn Mann, and to my right is staff member Marla Keene. I don't think we have anyone online, do we?
No.
Board members online. Okay, good. This meeting is being recorded. Thank you for attending. There are, if in fact anyone is attending, the auditorium happens to be empty tonight. We'll explain why in a minute. So for the sake of the board, I'm going to explain the emergency evacuation procedures. There are doors in the back in each corner. In the event of emergency, we would go out those doors and turn either left or right, and we would be outside. Are there any people who are actually attending virtually?
No.
Okay. I won't bother to give them an email or tell them to sign in then. Let's go right ahead and move to number 2 on the agenda, and that is asking if there are any additions, deletions, or changes in the order of agenda items.
I suppose technically not, and that technically will become clear in a minute.
Okay. Are there any announcements?
Oh, sort of a scuttlebutt, but did you see that there's a counselor position open? Tyler Barnes stepped down last night.
You're kidding.
Tyler Barnes, he's accepted a job in Colorado, apparently.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah, that's all I know. I found out at 4:28 this afternoon.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a big announcement on our website. We're looking for an interim counselor until the general election in March.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Any other announcements?
No.
Comments and questions from the public not related to the agenda. Since there's no public, there probably aren't any. Okay, item number 5. Master Plan Application MP 2301 of John Larkin, Inc. to establish a master plan for an approximately 40-acre existing PUD consisting of 270 residential units in 8 multifamily buildings, a 20,000 square foot of movie theater, a 22,500 square foot restaurant and medical office building, and a 3,500 square foot restaurant with a drive-through. The master plan includes 4 phases and consists of adding approximately 92,105 square feet of commercial space, including a 110-room hotel, approximately 281 homes in multifamily and mixed-use buildings, 6 homes and 2 family buildings, approximately 5 acres of programmed and passive open space, and extending a city street at 1185 Shelburne Road. Due to a complete master plan application not having been submitted prior to expiration of the 6 months after the conclusion of the sketch plan meeting for the same project, this application is not ripe for review. Staff recommends the board continue this application to November 21st.
Technical planning term, not right for review.
Yeah.
Did it convey the message?
Yes.
Excellent. So what's going to happen with this one, if you accept the continuation, is at the next meeting on November 7th, you're going to hear a new sketch plan. We've worked with the applicant to sort of highlight the things that have changed from the first sketch plan to the sketch plan, and then highlight some bigger issues. Not that they're like big problems, but just the big subject areas. Highlight the big subject areas, and then talk about how this project relates to the new project that you reviewed last meeting, the Allenwood Estate. Because now, at the time you reviewed the sketch for that project, the Allenwood didn't exist.
Okay.
So they all understand all this, and so we'll have back-to-back sketch, and then the next meeting will be the actual master plan.
Okay.
but we're working with them to kind of clean things up if they can, since we have a little extra time.
Okay, good. So I would entertain a motion to continue MP 2301 to November 21st.
I'll make a motion to continue MP 2301 to November 21st.
Thanks,
I'll
Mark.
second that.
Thanks, John. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the motion is carried. Next agenda item. Continued site plan application of SP 23036 of Engineers Construction, Inc. for after-the-fact approval for a contractor's yard and alteration of grade. The project consists of authorizing the continued use of a contractor's yard to place fill materials at 24 Berard Drive. Marla, tell us what's going on with this, please.
So this was the one where the board finished their review and said, make some modifications to the southern driveway for safety. They came up with a sketch that they sent me a couple weeks ago, and I asked them some questions, sent them the staff report, and then they came back yesterday and said, you know what, we tried it with a truck, it's not gonna work. They have a proposal to move it into the straight section of road. They've sent me a sketch of that, but none of the details, none of the grading, none
Right.
of the stormwater erosion control, that
Okay.
kind of thing. So they just need a little bit of time to work out those details and come back. And the earliest we can accommodate that is November 21st.
Good for them.
Okay, I would entertain a motion to continue site plan application SP 22036 to November 21st.
So moved.
Thank you, John. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mark. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The motion is carried. Okay, minutes of September 19th and October 3rd meetings.
I think only the October 3rd was available at the time I published, so that is in your packet, but September 19th will be in your next packet.
Okay. Anyone want to make a motion to accept the minutes?
Move to accept the minutes of October 3rd.
Thank you, John. Second, okay. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Great, the motion is carried and the minutes are accepted. Any other business? Okay. That concludes our meeting tonight. Thank you all for attending,
Or not.
or not.
All
Yeah.
right.
Can we just